Hello everyone, welcome to MCQs for Judiciary Exams. Question number 1. Under the Limitation Act 1963, what is the legal effect of an acknowledgement of only a part of the debt by the debtor? Option A. It extends the limitation period for the entire debt. Option B. It extinguishes the part of the debt not acknowledged. Option C. Limitation extends only for the acknowledged part. And option D. It has no effect on the limitation period. The correct answer is option C. In the case of Messrs. Aaron and Associates versus Messrs. Sanmar Engineering Services Limited, the Supreme Court held that under Section 18 of the Limitation Act, an acknowledgement of only a partial debt does not extend the limitation period for the entire debt. The limitation period gets extended only to the extent of the part that has been acknowledged by the debtor. Question number 2. As per the Constitution, when can the next delimitation of state legislature assembly constituencies takes place? Option A. After the next general election. Option B. Any time after 2026. Option C. Only after the publication of census data post 2026. And option D. Immediately if recommended by the Delimitation Commission. The correct answer is option C. In the case of K. Purushottam Reddy versus Union of India and others, the Supreme Court held that Article 170 Clause 3 of the Constitution places a constitutional embargo on the delimitation of state legislature assemblies until figures from the first census conducted after year 2026 are published. The court emphasized that this restriction applies uniformly to all states, including Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, thereby upholding the textual mandate of the proviso to Article 170 Clause 3. Question number 3. Under BNSS, whose report can be used as evidence in proceedings even without calling them as a witness? Option A. Gazetted Officer of Mint. Option B. Any government doctor. Option C. Any police officer. And option D. Any private document examiner. The correct answer is option A. Section 328 of Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita 2023 provides that a report signed by a gazetted officer of any mint, note printing press, security printing press, forensic science laboratory, government examiner of questioned documents, or state examiner of questioned documents, as notified by the central government, can be used as evidence in a legal proceeding. Importantly, such a report is admissible even if the officer is not called as a witness. Question number 4. Under which article of the Indian Constitution are the rights of citizenship of certain migrants to Pakistan addressed? Option A. Article 5. Option B. Article 6. Option C. Article 9. And option D. Article 7. The correct answer is option D. Article 7 of the Indian Constitution specifically deals with the rights of citizenship of certain migrants to Pakistan. Question number 5. Which out of the following sections of the Hindu Succession Act 1956 mentions about the order of succession among heirs in the schedule? Option A. Section 6. Option B. Section 8. Option C. Section 7. And option D. Section 12. The correct answer is option B. Section 8 of the Hindu Succession Act outlines the general rules of succession for property of a male Hindu who dies intestate, which means without a will. It's the time for practice question. Who amongst the following females does not have the capacity to individually adopt under the Hindu Adoptions and Maintenance Act 1956? Option A. A married female. Option B. An unmarried female. Option C. A widow. And option D. A divorcee. Pin down your answers in the comment section below.